Just below our school, Dolmabahce Palace, we decided to visit one day. As we entered, we started wandering around. The guide informed us that it took 30 years to build the palace and used 30 tons of gold in its construction. A palace meticulously planned for years with great care, attention to detail, and worldly possessions. Unlike the palaces that came before it, this one is anything but modest. Every detail clearly reflects its orientation to the world, with no hesitation in expressing itself externally. However, the individual who had it done mentioned that the guide, that is to say, he had it done but remained for a very brief period of time. So, let's say it's a number at the level of months, meaning it can stay in a place much shorter than its construction time. Let's say you stay for 3 years in a place that took 30 years to build, or 3 months. It was an extremely tragic situation, considering what life presented to him as a result of his high expectations, care, and diligent efforts. The world is such an environment. The connection we establish with people, matter, and everything is temporary because we come and go. This makes us think, can't there be a permanent connection? Permanent friendships where there is no separation? We will now always stay here with our loved ones or the things we love. These are the real titles that we can now say are always ours. Can't this be? Is there no such thing? If everything is simply like this, then we are inevitably condemned to absence. The sole source we are aware of that this can occur is the divine promise. Promise divine, the messengers who arrive with revelation. Do we have faith in this? Do we pay attention? Is it authentic? Is it genuine? Is it persuasive? Is it true? We either take this seriously and live our lives with this expectation, or we completely remove such a thing from our agenda. We don't deceive each other. We are living a temporary life. Everything ends. Nothing has a permanent side. Thus, permanence never made any promises to us, offering nothing in return in life. Neither the devil nor any order, system, trace. Look at all the traces that the devil mediates. They all say nothingness. He says from the start, you'll be a caravan because you come from nothing. You'll disappear. It was all an accidental story. You're experiencing a delusion. I apologize, but the truth is that this is what's being said, and there is no guarantee for the future. Because he doesn't even acknowledge your promise. He says that you don't even exist, in fact. Thus, a picture that is completely dark appearing pitch black in that location. Let's get to the good news. Ever since we landed here, we've been descending from a capsule to this world, since the day we tasted life, since the day we lived, since we discovered ourselves, since our childhood. In reality, we've been on a quest for paradise, constantly searching for that perfect place of bliss and happiness that we've always longed for. That utopia we believe exists somewhere out there, waiting to be found. In everything we held, in everything we acquired, in every relationship we established, in every new place we reached, in every new job we started, we sought its excitement. This time, we moved with the expectation of a happiness that will be permanent, deep, and that we will always live, or at least with its perception and motivation. Our past is always filled with disappointments because none of these provided us with this. None of them turned out the way we desired. No pleasure was as enduring as we desired. No friendship was on the magnitude we desired. We could not always be content with our loved ones, always reflecting on the past with a countenance that becomes more fragmented, disconnected, filled with disappointments as we grow older. But humans always move forward with a new enthusiasm, attempting it 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, but still desiring the same thing in a lane where they progress in the world with the same pursuit, or stating that nothing will come out of it from now on, and turning to divine destiny.